Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Kenny Lamons here with Medicare Millennials. MedicareMillennials.com is where you can reach us. And of course, we chronicle our journey to building a large, successful Medicare book of business, take you guys along for the ride. Before I jump into this video, which is going to tell you exactly what I recommend that you do it is AEP, but from October 1st through the 14th, before you can accept enrollments, what should you be doing and what are you allowed to do? And I'll kind of break that down nicely because I think it's super important. How you start off your AEP right now is going to determine your ultimate success. Before I jump into that, I just want to let everybody out there know, if you've been watching our videos and you're interested in duplicating some of what we're doing, or even if you just think that Ethan and I could provide some really good support, coaching, mentorship, or relationship there with your Medicare business, just know that even though it is AEP, we're still willing to extend a strategic partnership with you guys, even if you're unable to move your contracts until after AEP. That's no problem at all. If you're interested in that, just reach out to us either via our email or through MedicareMillennials.com. All right, so let's jump right in. There's really three main things that Ethan and I focus on from October 1st through October 14th. Okay, and first of all, let me just explain, well, to the best of our understanding, what you can and cannot do during that time. So the great thing is you can discuss plan details, get your scope of appointment signed, and really just discuss what it's going to look like for 2021 in any plan that they may select. And so essentially, you're able to go all the way up to taking an enrollment application. So until October 15th, you can't actually take an enrollment and submit it to the carrier. You're going to have to get back with that person, whether it's over the phone or you go back out and see them in person, okay? But you can go ahead and essentially present and discuss what their best move might be come October 15th. Okay, so with that being said, what do we focus on? Well, we're still, as you guys know, we predominantly work direct mail for our new lead source. So with that being said, we typically do a weekly mail drop because that's what we love about direct mail is the consistency. Well, even though we're not actually working any of the new leads that are coming in right now during October 1st to the 14th, we are still placing a weekly lead order so that lead returns do what during AEP? They drop down for everybody and all types of lead sources. So we're letting them build up. So once we work through our current clients and the people we weren't able to help, then we start in on our new leads for the second half of AEP. They've been building up for us during that time. So what are we doing right now? Again, so the number one most important thing that we're doing is we are getting in contact with all of our current clients. And we use an appointment setter to help us with that, and an assistant that helps us get in touch with them. We've done videos explaining how we send out the pre-AEP postcard, just reminding them that we're their agent and that we're here for them. And then we do an automated voicemail to our customers just to let them know, if you are an existing client, we're here for you during annual enrollment period, which is upon us. So a lot of the calls are coming into us now at this point. And what we're doing is we're just doing damage control for anybody that's upset or thinks they may want to change or something's changed in their lives where they do need to change. Because don't you want to get that out of the way as early as possible and put their minds to rest or determine that you're going to have to help them make a change before you can go out and start seeing new people and actually taking new enrollments. So number one, service your book of business, keep as many people happy as you can, and those that you can't, hey, get that knocked out early at the beginning of the AEP season. Okay, with that being said, number two that you want to do is all of the clients that maybe sent in a mailer and you were able to sit with, essentially anybody that requested for you to keep in touch with them, but they didn't have an SEP or their situation would not enable them to change throughout January to September. You want to be able to get back in front of anybody that is still an interested prospect that you just needed that AEP enrollment period to make a change for. Okay, so a lot of final expense agents, this is a huge part of their business model. They've seen all of these customers, from January to September, many of whom maybe didn't have an SEP to change at that time, but they're now your existing client and you want to get back in front of them and just see if there's a way you can help them with their Medicare as well. This is the time to do it early and often in the first part of AEP. So that's number two. And then the third thing that we're doing is working as many referrals as we can. So during this time, we get a lot of inbound calls, inbound referrals, and so-and-so referred me to you. I'd like to talk to you. Those people are very important because you already have such credibility with them. So I just encourage everyone out there, if you've got any type of referral flow coming in, an influx of referrals because of the beginning of AEP, try to sit or discuss their options with them early on. So steps 1, 2, and 3, we're going to take care of our existing book. We're going to work existing business relationships, people that you've sat with before, but you needed AEP to help them, and then referrals. So depending how new you are in the business, that's going to either take the first month and a half of AEP, the first month of AEP, or it's only going to take, maybe the first 14 days. But either way, from that point on, you can then focus almost exclusively on just acquiring new business through whatever lead source or whatever way you're getting leads in front of people. You can shift your focus to that. So I hope this is helpful to you guys. I told you I was going to try to let out over the next week before the 15th hits just different things that we're doing that are really important for you to focus on during AEP. If you guys have any suggestions on what you want us to talk about, please drop that in the comments below. Awesome. You guys have a great weekend coming up. Well, I guess it's only Tuesday. Have a great week.